The action never stops at center court in the Pottstown Rumble. Some more men's open playoff action. We have the duo on the near side of Christian Hoover and Jeremy Torres scoring the first point of this game. On the far side, Shane Donahue and Eric Lucas. Some experienced Pottstown Rumblers, some former champions here in this lineup. Hoover and Torres, last year's third-place finishers. Donahue with a couple titles to his name. Nice big swing. Eric Lucas.
In 2012 final, when I was at my first Rumble, watching him follow Aaron Russell, just take that talent at a big swing.
We're still 1-0 here in this first set. Big serve from Shane Donahue. Here comes Hoover. No, that pass too tight. Lucas getting it and swatting it down. We're now 1-1. Here comes Torres, big swing. Here on center court, the Pottstown Rumble. Our final round of 16 game to get underway. Trying to make it to the round of 8. Oh, that is sent too far wide. Real point for Torres and Hoover. 2-1.
These guys are the real team, though. They just buy their shorts from Bob Sadler. They made this.
Christian Hoover. High toss in the jump serve. A little bit of a net touch.
Looking more like a Dyson.
Christian Hoover and Jeremy Torres with what many perceived as an upset in the last round, beating Andrew Dentler and Jake Garudia 15-13. Dentler, last year's Rumble champion, alongside Caleb Quakel. We've got a relatively undersized group of ballers here on the court. I say relatively, as Eric Lucas bounces that straight down. Lucas on paper at 6 foot. Donahue at 6'2". Hoover at 6 foot, and Jeremy, I don't have his exact height, but I would believe 6 foot or under. So in this sport of behemoth, these guys utilizing every inch they got. Tight pass, and the block.
The big blocker of the pair, Eric Lucas.
Eric Lucas up at the net, saying no, no, no. We are now tied 2-2.
Go with a great dig on one, just a bit long though.
Here comes Shane Donahue in the Camina blue cutoff tank top.
Donahue fires cross court to Torres.
Jeremy Torres through the tape. Donahue's all over it, and that's a big swing into the cross court. 3-2 Donahue. Lucas switching sides here.
Lucas, we do have a ball pump out here.
I got Daisy 1.5, 4 to 5. The last goes the side out. Serving at 5 to 4.
Shane Donahue last winning the Rumble in 2019 with Andrew Dentler, who was eliminated by his team of Torres and Hoover. Here comes Hoover in the middle of the court. Eric Lucas, also a Pottstown Rumble champion, 2021 with Andre Beloff. A second place finish with Beloff in 2018. Second place with Andrew Dentler in 2016. So a lot of these top guys exchanging partners. It happens in a sport where you play with one other person. Sometimes you switch things up. Took second with Aaron Russell, the Olympian in 2013. What a good year. Nice swing there from Donahue, tooling the hands. And a second place finish with Mike Burzins in 2010. So Eric Lucas, 35 years of age, he's been finishing in this top 10, top 5, top 2 space at the Rumble for a long, long time. And Donahue, wow, he blocks it, he celebrates, he turns, and the ball happens to go right to him.
Donahue looking to walk away with the point and comes back to the wall.
Inches away from disaster.
Almost started monologuing too early.
The premature celebration turned out to just be a little bit early.
His face as he's kicking, flipped around at the perfect time to find it.
4-2, Donahue and Lucas. Torres, swing off tape. Lucas can't get low enough after that tape touch. Great volleyball action all day long, but as we continue shrinking the pools, or shrinking the bracket rather, it's only getting better and better. The team's getting crisper and crisper. Good coverage on the block touch. Hoover, no, can't cover that one. Donahue shakes his head. No, sir.
He's the best blocker, 6 foot in the park. Donahue not fired up.
Shane Donahue. Watch that one to the ground before he celebrated.
Not only can he build loose, but he will also respect that.
Big jump serve. Torres up and around the block, outside.
A lot of dynamism on that swing from Torres. Blows the shoulder out of the socket going back to the line.
Rogers sends the off the ball out. 7 to 4 back here.
Lucas with the catch. We're still at 4-2 across that court.
Eric Lucas, the Elliott City, Maryland native. Side spin serve. Oh, Donahue reaching out, wanting the one-handed block, biting the hangnail off his thumb. Knows he had a chance on that one. Lucas, high poke. Torres Off the hands. Oh, wow. I thought that was a mishandled touch, but Shane Donahue knows exactly what he's doing. Donahue, 37, full permission for some old man ball. Donahue now back to serve. Big ripper. Kept alive. Donahue lays out. Lucas tracks it. Can't get it over the net. Lucas and Donahue, two guys who have seen as much Rumble action as really anyone still left in the field. Andre Beloff being another guy who's been around the block a time or two. Big open side on the left end of the court. Lucas finds it.
Jump set, no blocker home. Phenomenal play.
Goes to show how much experience and wisdom matters in grass volleyball, especially here at the Pottstown Rumble. A lot of high-flying, young, talented teams, but it's the guys who have been here for a while, mostly, who are sticking around. He's still celebrating again. No, Donahue's saying no block. He's laughing about it. That one's blocked back. And now, celebration on the side of Torres and Hoover. Donahue, another premature celebration, and just lets that one be what it is. 3-4. Jeremy Torres. Here comes Lucas. Down the line. Rolls off the tape. Sometimes that tape gives you a little bit of love. Makes that defender, who is well positioned, ill positioned. Miss serve. Still a 4-2 game. That was not a real point earlier by Hoover and Torres. So they trailed 2-4. Donahue on cue.
Shout out to Ideal Group for all the great drinks. Get some of the seltzers. We might have some orange presses a little bit.
Not seltzers, vodka, water,
Eric Lucas has that side spin toss, comes out more like a float. Big swing, out of bounds. Good matrix dodge there from Eric Lucas. 5-2 now.
He honored it too far to make it 2-5. Our pit vipers model on stand called the ball out was 5-2. Jump 15.
Torres extends out for the pass. Soft touch. Oh, and Tim Donahue nearly collecting it on his leaping fall.
He doesn't block it, he knows it's going to be alive.
Here comes Donahue, left side, off the top of the hands, Christian Hoover. Still 5-2, side out. check you in on some other action here based on my updated score in the round of 16. Well, actually, everyone else is mostly done. Lars Basie and Patrick Rogers, 6-7 with Schneider and Zelasco. It's a fun one going on, I think, on court 2. Oh, Hoover, open net. Goes right into it. Our other active round of 16 game, Ignacio Aldebal and Diego Rosic, leading Benji and Dexler and Aiden Delorier 8-4. Here on center court, Donahue Lucas leading Hoover Torres 5-2. Hoover with a big swing. Eric Lucas can just watch that one go over the PA booth tent and out of bounds.
I can't believe we missed one throw for that one.
Missed serve. I believe I missed a point at some juncture. It is 6-2, Lucas and Donahue. Here comes the spin slash float serve, a little hybrid. Donahue cannot extend his hand wide enough for the block on Torres. Jeremy Torres and Christian Hoover are part of Team Yo-Yo, a incredibly big, growing volleyball brand. Lots of teams and players representing Team Yo-Yo here at the Pottstown Rumble. Lucas up to his feet, blocker pulls, makes him regret it. Still 6-2. Tim Donahue lining up his jump serve along the right side of the court. Torres open net, just tags outside line.
Tags the line for the side out after the beating pass, leaving no room for space.
Hey, Rumblers, we have two people, a couple looking for a ride to the airport from here tomorrow morning around 9:30, 10 o'clock. If there are any people going to the airport tomorrow morning and can offer two people a ride, I would appreciate it. Please come up to the stage.
Quick reset there. Boys weren't ready. Hoover now serves. Donahue, tight set. Haley, full paintbrush, kept alive, and a stare down now from Christian Hoover. I think he's a little upset at that delay, asking for the pause on the serve. And Hoover letting him know with a little stare through the net. 6-3 now, real point earned on the side of Torres and Hoover.
Hoover looking for a second straight point.
Hoover down the line, jump, just caught a little bit of that net. No let serves allowed. Pottstown Rumble, old school rules, side out scoring. Block does not count as a touch. And we have big courts.
And Rogers has taken over. But it's back tighter back at the perfect line. We're going to get back.
Short serve, Torres.
Serve drops in, and so does that
No
shot.
approach
Torres
required.
high up over the block.
High angle. Lonnie with court side delivery.
Six-3 game. Torres, Hoover trailing. Donahue and Lucas with some Pottstown Rumble titles individually. Lots of high finishes. But as of late, Torres and Hoover, third place last year. What a block, what a recovery. Tight set. Now Hoover's chance. No block. Stab dig. Save. Over. No option. Deep. Another one-handed dig. Donahue off the hands. Can he get there? No. A 47-mile-per-hour swing off the top of the hands. Good rally from the center court warriors. Donahue, Lucas, Torres, and Hoover.
We have another timeout behind us, but it is 11-7. Lars and Rogers in control. We'll see what the last Schneider have in the tank.
Deliberation on who's the server. Looks like it is Eric Lucas.
Lucas heads back to the line.
No, it is Shane Donahue. They're trying to figure it out. No, it is Lucas. We get there when we get there. Is this some gamesmanship or is this true confusion? Hard to say. Shane Donahue now. He steps back to serve. Asks for a change in the blocking call and serving call. Lets the jump serve rip. Torres, good pass. Oh, Donahue. One-hand dig. Quick set. Oh, Lucas smacks down the block. And he is there for the second one. Doesn't get over the tape. Donahue, Lucas fired up. The defense at the net and in the back row. 7-3. Donahue, Lucas leading at the switch.
He just played with a little more intensity. Think about the success he could have out there. So much.
It's like a bear. Like, I don't know if I should like stand still and hope it doesn't see me. Should I run away? Should I sing to it softly?
If he looked at me, I think I would play dead for sure. For sure, 1,000%.
I did pee my pants up here.
Donahue leading 7-3.
After the side switch, quick water break. Donahue, jump serve, no.
His serve goes just long.
Back here to 12-11-7. Move back to serve.
Three serving 7. Hoover. Donahue down the middle. Nobody home there.
Oldest sister, Division I basketball player, middle sister, third place national champion, I jumper.
And before we go on, how about Donahue with another ace?
Sounds about right.
And a time with 13-7. The amount of hands for the Buffalo boys, but they're going to give
Torres, low pass. Tries to go outside, but no. Donahue, wait a minute. Blocks it. Was it blocked out of bounds? The call on the field is blocked out of bounds. Lengthy discussion now. And our officiating team, who was our losers of our last center court match, discussing. I think they're sticking with the call of out.
Chris Vaughn is out.
So he thought he had a good block.
All over it.
Not the case. I am rewinding our live stream on my laptop, and I think I might have caught line, but neither here nor there. No challenges in the Pottstown Rumble. The only challenge is your next serve. Let me get the side out. So we sit here after the side switch, still 7-3. No real points earned. As you can see, our championship bracket getting updated in the background. The women's teams from yesterday getting removed, the men's teams being added. Oh, collision there as the pancake attempt from both Donahue and Lucas, but neither one gets it up. We do have our final 8 forming. Caleb Quakel and Nathan Miller will face Andre Beloff and Oren Zindorf. Serve here, pass, set, hit. That's how you do it. Eric Lucas, textbook. Another final 8 matchup. Logan Hunsberger and Travis Moyer will face Gage Basie and Thomas Hurst. Lucas will line up this serve. It stays in the court. Torres on the pass, on the swing, off the block. Transition kill chance for Lucas, and he's got one. Frustration from Hoover. Now 8-3 ball game. As we continue on looking at the bracket, Eddie Martinoff and Tyler Penberthy coming out here from Oregon. The PNW making a trip. They advanced to the next round, waiting on their winner. They're waiting on the winner of the prior match for them to see who they play. And then we have 2 more active matches, including this one, in the round of 16. That should update you in case you did not have the bracket in front of you. That swing by Torres is out, and now that's another point. 9-3, Donahue and Lucas separating. Lucas, high arcing serve, still in, still passed. High over the block. Torres with the soft touch. High set for Lucas. Swing down the line. These guys are true pros here on the volleyball court. Torres takes the pass. Good stab dig again. Shows a little bit of an option, says no, and ooh, Lucas cheating, crashing towards that line.
And we have a point and a possible match point for Pat Rogers at the service line, 14-8.
If Pat Rogers at the service line, I don't think it's possible.
I would turn around to the ball. He does it. It's not as good as the baby.
Donahue handles that serve, no problem. Good, no problem. Dig on the line. Tight, though. Oh, and misjudged by Torres. That one's so tight to the net. Lands on his own side. Doesn't even get a hand on it.
Puts it away. They remain in control, 9-3.
Lucas serving at 9-3. Unfortunately, these voice cracks are going to keep coming as the matches do. Block touch, no.
And he's just a little shorter than our baby.
It's not that big of a difference. Just a little. Slide out here on center. Has Torres back.
Option. Yes, sir. Shane Donahue. Sneaky Shane.
The only thing cute is Donahue's not just stop and shoot. That's about it.
And in an anticlimactic fashion, we have a double call for the match. But let's hear it. If you were watching back here,
Jimmy Torres, big swing.
All weekend for the Buffalo
Putting some
Bulls.
power behind that one.
Lars and Pat Rogers
Torres from Puerto Rico.
They are moving on.
Played some college ball at Warner.
We are only into round 16 on center court. Not even a quarterfinal, but round 16 as Hoover goes back to serve. Hoover had a team yo-yo, goes to a jump serve this time.
Big jump serve down the middle. That's an ace for Hoover. Well needed real point.
Torres. And they cheering for Donahue and Lucas.
Center court crowd getting active now. Donahue, no block. No problem.
Had the bigger crowd cheer, so they get the point. That's how it works. I don't see a lot of team yo-yo around. That's kind of scoop over here.
They're too busy playing quads right now. With the 17 teams they have entered.
Oh, Torres just gets that one off the ground. But now Donahue, just a little chipper. Real point, 10-4.
Roger, 10-4, good buddy. First team for double digits. Well by Torres.
Oh, good snap, overhand dig. Big swing down the middle.
Going up to 11.
The dig, the set, the kill. Donahue and Lucas playing volleyball as it's intended. 11-4 side switch.
Either way, I liked it. Got me feeling some type of way. (11-4). Lucas and Donahue discussing some strategy.
Lucas and Donahue up 11-4 here on center court, the round of 16. Both players, a ton of Rumble experience, championship experience, and look at that block touch, and then it's sent back in the court. These guys, whether it's at the net or in the back of the court on defense, they get a touch on everything. 12-4.
But the counter spike takes Donahue and Lucas 3 points away from the quarterfinal berth.
When you're at home, expect you do a lot of double jumps.
That is an ace. Maybe one of the slower aces you'll see. The side spin toss, the float serve. Gets Torres and Hoover a little bit out of sync. And now it is 13-4, 2 points away from moving on.
There we go.
That one a little long.
That might be the first year for a team yo-yo.
Service error side out.
Torres back at the line. He gets some encouragement.
Lucas. Good hustle from Donahue. Big swing. Now a chance for Hoover. Oh, the great dig, but no. Not near Donahue. That is a point. 5-13.
The booth loves the man right next to it here.
Deep flow, a lot of movement, and just, you know what, slow down the movement, end that play early, take it over on 2. Shane Donahue. Donahue for 2. 13-5, 2 points away from moving on to the final 8.
Torres takes
Big swing, Torres.
Court.
They need some more of that.
Ignores the high line call from his partner. Never listen to your partner. It's a terrible idea. Fastest way to lose. Exactly. Change of the weather here. We see Sunday at Pottstown. Speaking of sunny, it's served by
Donahue, good pass. High set, cross court swing. Textbook stuff. 13-5. The sun poking its head out again here in the Pottstown Rumble. We had some weather roll in, a lightning delay, some rain, but now the sun peeking through the clouds. Short serve, Torres. Diving up.
Torres doesn't chase it down. He's got a long approach now.
Another block, another touch.
Oh, the slingshot intercepted.
Just can't
by
get over.
Donahue first.
These guys are so quick on the reaction touches, though. Just guys who know how it happens. Here comes Donahue. Oh, taste their own medicine. Stab dig from Hoover, nobody at the net. Easily dug over the head and underneath the block. Eric Lucas.
Both sides making some fantastic plays. Both sides running more than I wish I would.
Shane Donahue attacks Hoover. That one cannot be saved out of the net. And we have a game point now for Shane Donahue and Eric Lucas. Some Rumble veterans looking to rumble their way into the next round. 14-5. Donahue electing not to the people what they want and give a sky ball. Instead, he'll serve one in the net.
As he screams using all of his 40-year-old might. Hoover back in the line. They've got a lot of ground to make up to get back in this one.
Hoover, good jump serve. Donahue eats it up and drops it short, but no. Hoover scoops it. And Donahue going for the one-handed Kong block. Real point for Torres and Hoover. 6-14. Never say never at the Pottstown Rumble. I'll say probably never, but you never can say never.
As Torres and Hoover take a little bit of a water break.
Here we go, Hoover and Torres trailing 6-14. A couple of team yo-yo ballers. That one sneaks over the net. Good dig, Hoover. No! Lucas can't handle it. Team Yo-Yo with another point. 7-14. Splitting the lead in half. And we have a timeout on the court.
Having a good time. I can't hear you. There we are. That was actually just Scott Trumbauer saying that he found a work team. He was really excited. Behind us, I believe we're going to have Belov and Oren playing Logan Hunsberger. No, they're playing against Quakel and Miller. That's the quarterfinal. As the Family Feud buzzer goes,
I don't know. Gage Basie's looking like he's warming up there.
He is going to be playing Hunsberger Moyer. Gage does like the weirdest stretches to warm up, I feel like Zumba. And I think I just saw Team Yo-Yo take down the teenagers after a great run. Aiden and Benji meet their makers, and they will get ready for their permit test tomorrow so they can have their driver's license. They can't even buy Benadryl yet. Speaking of Benadryl, I think Kyle Velasco needs some sleep. That dude has played more volleyball in 3 days than anyone on earth. And he still looks somewhat okay. Certainly not looking like he's seen stranger things before. And we're going to be back in action here as Torres stays off to the distance. Hoover back to serve, down 7-14.
Timeout taken, 14-7 game. Hoover serves one in the net. Coach point for Donahue and Lucas. Now another game point chance. 14-7. Lucas, high jump serve. Torres, no block. Lucas, chance to end it. Sets his feet, swings. Hoover. No, a miscommunication. Donahue stabbing it in front of his partner, Lucas. Jump float. Lucas, big swing, big dig. No, not able to get fished out of the net. Went in that net and sort of wrapped around where Hoover was bent on a knee.
Match point number 4.
Here we go. Shane Donahue, another game point serve opportunity. Trying to get to the quarterfinals. And they will! The jump serve, the overpass, and the kill. Donahue and Lucas. Some Pottstown Rumble veterans doing what they do, advancing to the quarterfinals. 15-7, Donahue and Lucas. Let's see if these gentlemen can spare a few moments of their time to talk with me after making the quarterfinals. A couple veterans of the game, Donahue and Lucas, escaping our grasp, so they will not be around for this post-game interview. But if they keep winning, we'll get them on here. More center court action coming up right here at the Pottstown Rumble.